Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Wednesday, March 20th, 2024. And this is episode number 766. I said that yesterday, and I was dead ass wrong. Yesterday was 765, so I apologize. What the hell is that? I apologize, getting the episodes wrong. Now I'm running it back twice. So yesterday was 765. Today is 766. And some of you might be a little shocked, a little surprised. What? He's doing a show? I saw him tweeting it. He was tweeting it about what? Is he doing a show? He asked, should he do one? I was running around this whole thinking it was Thursday. I'm not gonna lie. I really did. That's why I tweeted it. I was like, why? It's March Madness kicks off today. Why am I even doing a show? Ain't nobody gonna be watching. I mean, hell, maybe nobody's watching anyways. What do I know? But I really was thinking today was Thursday, kicking off the tournament. And I was like, yeah, well, this is going to be pointless. So why do one, right? And I was thinking, well, you know, if I throw up this poll and I get an overwhelming response and everyone is just clamoring, and I mean, you know, the millions of people that follow me, and, you know, people are just like, oh my God, I just can't live without Barry on Deck. Please don't. Shut it down. I don't know why people would talk like that. Like a, I don't know, angry donkey. I don't know what that would be about. So I put up the poll on Twitter, at Barry is Funny, by the way, if you're not following me on Twitter, at Barry on Deck. Also, the show has a Twitter. I'm not as active on that. I'm certainly active at Barry is Funny. Or X. What I think is so funny is no one calls it X. They just call it X, formerly known as Twitter. It's like no one ever called Prince whatever the symbol was. They were just still calling him Prince. His mama called him Prince, I'm going to call him Prince. His mama called him Twitter, I'm going to call him Twitter. But I put up this poll thinking today was Thursday. Thinking it was the start of the tournament, right? Now this is where it hurt, because I'm like, you know, let me put up this poll. Let me see what everybody's how they're feeling about, should we do a show today or not, since there's going to be so much basketball. Because as I look at the men's tournament schedule, on game day, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games. 16 games starting at 11:15, running all the way through 9 o'clock at night is the last tip-off. Why would I try to fit in a show in between that, right? That's the thought process, and I'm thinking that today is tomorrow. Why would I even do that? So I put up a poll. Should I do a show and try to compete with, you know? And I don't know why I thought today was the start of March Madness. Like I said, today and tomorrow, thinking the tournament started today. Like, I didn't think today was Thursday because we filmed TV today. So I knew it was Wednesday. What I'm saying is, I'm saying this wrong. What I'm saying is I thought the tournament started today. Let me rephrase this. I thought the tournament started today, not tomorrow. Okay? This is very important. All right, this is very important. So I'm thinking the tournament starts today, and I put out the tweet. Should I do a show today thinking that the tournament starts today? I said big debate in my head. Let me just put this on the screen here. This is what I deal with. This is what I deal with. Big debate in my head. Do I even bother? What up, Eric Resendez? Do I even bother? Big debate in my head. Do I even bother doing a show today and tomorrow with the tournament kicking off? Thinking today was good tomorrow. Like they was kicking off today, right? 45% of you said yes. 54% of the people that voted, knowing today there were no games, still said no, I should not do a show. I should just not waste anybody's time with this foolishness and this nonsense and this bullshit of a sham that I call a sports talk show. Do you know how hurt I am right now that no beat yes and there are no games today? Do you know how hurt I am? Oh, God, it hurts so bad. So suck it, everyone that voted nah. I hope you all get a flat tire. Every goddamn one of you. Every last one of you. I hope you get a flat tire. I do. I hope you do. Don't most of you watch on your phone, PC, laptop? That's the real question. I don't know why that would. Hey, Homo Astros fan, thank you for the 100 bits. Sir, much appreciated. And Sportsy LM? I don't know who that is. Is that Lamont? Sportsy LM? I don't know. Sportsy LM, thank you for the follow. I still don't know why my follower alert don't fire off. That's some bullshit. That's some bullsheviki. That's what my what the frick? Yeah, my follower thing. Can we not speak of tires, please? I just had to replace two. Because depending on how they watch, they can do both. Yeah, bro, but like it's just like it's like anything. Yeah. We're not. No. Oh yeah, and yeah, thank you, Steven. You're the one that really saved it. I wasn't gonna do a show. Thank you. I swear to God. I thought for some reason the tournament started today. You can all thank Steven, the weather guy, for me being here. You can all thank Steven. And he checking in and said she went home this morning. Yay! That's good news. That's good news. Yay. Fantastic news indeed. Hold on. What is this? I have to mark this as unread. Otherwise, that's not good. Why am I getting all this spam bullshit? Report junk. Sorry, some of them are bitches on my phone. Was a kidney infection. Oh yeah, that's nasty. That's not good. Hey, what's up, Cisco? Good to see you, buddy. All right. So here's the deal. I was approaching today as if there was not going to be a show. I mean, I woke up, I prepared for the TV show taping today. I got my scripts done. I gathered all the stuff for the Barry on Sports. I I wrote my scripts, so I did the jokes, and I ironed my clothes. I didn't have time to, but I did all that, and I went to the TV station, and we did the taping, hung out a little bit, got home, did absolutely nothing for a little bit, just kind of bullshitted it, took my time at Chick-fil-A. Anybody else do this, by the way? So yes, long story short, I did absolutely zero show prep. And when I put the poll out, I had already made up my mind that I wasn't going to do a show because tournament. And there was no tournament. And then I was like, oh shit. Well, I kind of have to do a show. So here I am. That's okay. Just whip out that black dick pic. It'll be okay. Yeah, that's funny. How upset would you have been if you sat down to watch the games and realized they weren't on today? Brother, I would have felt like the biggest idiot in the world. Craig. Uzi, let me tell you something. This is exactly what would have happened, all right? And I swear to God, this is how it would have gone down. So I don't sit in here and work. I'm in this office for this show, and I think for probably the first 24 months of COVID, I spent, if I wasn't asleep in my bed, I was in this office. So the only time I'm in this office now is when I'm doing this show or I'm on a show or whatever. But I don't work in this office. I go sit at the island, or I sit on the couch, or hell, I'll take my laptop and just sit in bed and work. Especially in the mornings, I'll get coffee and work on my laptop in bed. But I don't sit in here and work necessarily. But what would have happened was I would have got, I'd be sitting at the island like right now. I'd be working on videos or whatever. CC. I'd have been working on some shit, right? For probably 2 hours or so. It would have been about, I don't know, it'd have probably been closer to 4 o'clock. And I'd have been like, well, let me turn on the TV and just check on some of these games. And then I'd have been like, shit. Now what? And I'd have had to go to Twitter and been like, sorry, y'all. There wasn't no damn games today. Yeah, I would have felt like a dumbass. So, Uzi, I appreciate you, brother. You saved the day. Now, of course, I have nothing planned for the day. I mean, zero planned. So, yes, there is Ask Barry. Ask me anything about anything. Yes, it is a no plan Wednesday. I got nothing for you. I got nothing. I have leftover shit. We didn't watch the Star Wars video. We're going to get to that. So, yeah, I mean, I'll come up with some shit. It's not like I'm just going to sit here and stare at you for 2 hours. But yeah, we're gonna get to stuff. Don't worry. I'm not a moron. I'm a professional. Okay, I don't need a plan. I am the plan. Reminds me of Richard Justice during the 1560 days. I am the media. Y'all remember that? Anybody remember 1560 days? I saw John Wesley. He posted that the other day. He was doing something he had or something he was looking at had 1,560 comments, and he screenshotted it. Screenshot? What's the screenshot? What's the past tense of screen? Is it screenshotted? He screenshotted? He screenshot. He took a screenshot. I'm going to go with screenshot. He screenshot. And then he just put hashtag double rods. Remember the double rods back in the day? 1560, baby. Did you ever do a video session on the Cam Newton fight? No. And I literally just saw it. Pretty crazy too. And props to Cam. Props to Cam for holding his own. Pretty good. Pretty good. Chicken shit of that old boy to jump in too. Yeah, if somebody's got a link to it, send me the Cam Newton fight. I'll do a damn film session on it. I saw it one time. I'll break that sumbitch down. I don't need to study. Study nonsense. Send me the link. I'll download that sumbitch. We'll break it down right now. Let's do it. So yeah, that was the poll I put on the Twitters. For those of you that perhaps didn't see it, I'm sure you did. I am going to let's see. Sorry here. I'm trying to get this. Spaghetti-o. I'm trying to get you. I've got Fred Fowler's funeral services, the celebration of life, and his funeral services information. I'm going to put that on the screen for you guys. I have also tweeted it out. And I can put it on the Discord or whatever if you plan on going or you want to go. So I'll have all that as well. Just let me know. I'll have it as a slide here in just 1 second as well. There we go. Cool beans. Cool bitty beans. Cool. I saw somebody ask a question about David Gow. Where was that at? What was it? There's an interesting question. Yeah, there it was. Steven the Weather Guy. Ask me anything about anything. ×2. Was it awkward asking David Gow for a tribute video? And was it weird talking with AJ again? Both really good questions. And shit, I downloaded that wrong. Both actually really good questions. Let's start with the first one. Was it awkward asking? I saw the slideshow this morning. How did you see the slideshow? Oh, on the Patreon. Yeah, thank you. Good question. No, it was not awkward asking David Gow for a tribute video. Not at all. I mean, first of all, I'm a grown ass man. No. I just sent him a text. I was like, hello, Mr. Gow. This is what happened. This is what I'm doing. And just thought you'd like to be a part of it. You're welcome to submit. Totally up to you. You don't have to if you'd like to, and you have the opportunity and time. I do need it. I do have a deadline, so I would need it by this time. If you can fit that into your schedule, here you go. That was it. Yeah, he said also, I'm sure you see him when you go to ESPN to fill in. Not really. It's my understanding he's not there a whole lot anymore. So, and I have not. No, when I'm back in the building, gosh, I have not. I hadn't ran into him since I've been back. So, no. The text that I sent him, the text messages, and I didn't even have his number until this weekend when somebody gave it to me. So, yeah, no, that was the first interaction I've had with him in really, really, really long time. Yeah, but no, it wasn't awkward at all. I was just like, nah, I'm doing that. This was for Fred, so it wasn't. I never thought twice about it. Really, I was just like, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to get done. And that was it. And the same was true for talking with AJ and stuff. We had talked, and we have talked since. It's not like, we hadn't talked at all. We we don't talk all the time. We had texted a little bit here and there and exchanged some pleasantries and whatnot. And we're not enemies. We're not best. We're not as close as we used to be. But I thought AJ had some really good points at the end, and it kind of felt directed at me. I wanted to say, I feel attacked right now, when he was like, man, if you've got a grudge against somebody, let it go. It's not worth it. I wanted to be like, bitch, are you talking to me? Is this about me being mad at you? But he was right. I mean, and yeah, no, I mean, time heals all wounds, and exactly, Sean. It was a lot, and quite honestly, I mean, if I scroll back and look at conversations with AJ prior to Fred, and it's amazing what'll bring people back together. You know what I mean? But man, we talked a lot over the weekend, and yeah, no, it's one of those things, man. I don't know. It wasn't awkward at all. It was just like, because it was also like, it just needed to be done. Needed to be done. Just kind of step up and do what needs to be done. I wouldn't do that. Oh, I don't have any past conversations because, well, that'll tell you something. That'll tell you a little bit about how often AJ and I talk. We hadn't texted since I got this iPhone. So, I mean, yeah, we didn't talk all the time, rarely, but I mean, we talked a little bit on like Twitter and shit every once in a while, but nothing crazy. It's whatever. But it was cool. I mean, like, yeah, we kind of recollected. Also, I think Fred raining completely deadpan the entire pepper spray incident is what makes it so good. Oh, yeah. Damn, I'm here for the live, and we back on YouTube. What's up, Justin? Do I need to check myself for COVID? Yeah, right? I was totally waiting for him to refer to you and him at that part. Yeah, it kind of did feel like that, right? So yeah, was it weird talking with AJ? And then you said, what about working with AJ? What do you mean? Like on this project, on the tribute thing for Fred? I mean, if it was, I wouldn't have initiated it. I mean, and I don't say this next part to, I don't know, toot my own horn or anything like that. But I mean, it was my idea. And so it wasn't like AJ was like, hey man, do you want to collaborate? I mean, it was 100% my idea, and I wanted to do it. And I approached him and Jerome and Jong and was like, this is what I want to do. Would y'all be interested in joining and being a part of it? And they were all like, yes, let's do it. And so it just kind of, so if there was, yeah, I wouldn't have done that. So no, it wasn't awkward at all, because when you're doing something like that, bro, none of that matters. That's all stuff that I mean, that was almost 5 years ago, And I, if I'm being honest, dude, I feel like I in some cases, I'm really good at holding a grudge. And AJ will be the first to tell you that. He knows I am a fucking world-class grudge holder. Ask him. Ask anyone that knows me. I mean, oh my God. I am a professional grudge holder. And yeah, but I'm trying to be a better person when it comes to stuff like that. Cause I'm like, I don't know. I'm just trying to be a better, I've made amends with a lot of people that, I felt like had wronged me. And I'm not the kind of guy that yeah, that's right. Steven said, well, you don't get to be the mayor of Pettytown for nothing. Exactly. Me? What? No way. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. I'm kind of passive aggressive, and then I'm that dude there. If I feel like you have wronged me, in a significant way, yeah, just done. And there's no coming back from it. And there's really only a few people that I can think of that I'm like that with. And yeah, I mean, that's true, Amos. It doesn't take a lot of energy on my part. That's the thing. There's a lot of people that are like, oh, it takes a lot of energy. And I'm like, not really. I mean, it don't take a lot for me to not give a fuck about somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And maybe it's just because I'm so good at it. I don't know. But yeah, no, look, I mean, you know, I told him, I said what I had to say. We've had some conversations, and, you know, we did talk a little bit about it, and yeah, we've had some things. So yeah, I don't know. Tony said hate sucks the energy out of you. I don't know. It just depends. If you're like actively, it depends. Are you an active hate or is it a passive hate? Does that make sense? An active hate could suck the energy out of you. If you're like, oh, every day I have to do something to actively hate this person, then yes. You know what I mean? Like, there are some people that actively hate me, right? We know them. They come from the ESPN 97.5 chat, or they used to. They would actively come to this show, get in this chat, and hate me. That sucks energy out of you. That's a weird thing. You know what I mean? Like, if people actively hate someone and you actively go to their Facebook page and talk shit, or if you, I mean, whatever. But if you're just passively hating somebody where you're like, fuck that person, they're dead to me and I don't care. And then they're out of my life forever. Done. Fuck them. And that's it. And then you never see them again. You never talk to them again. You never hear from them again. You never think about them again. There's really no energy spent in that. You know what I mean? Like, there's no energy expended. So for me, when I get to that level of, okay, shun. If I go Dwight Schrute on you, shun. You're dead to me. Shun. Yeah, no, that's not exhausting. I mean, it's childish. It's petty. But exhausting? No. But like, there's and AJ could tell you this. There was a guy we were really, really good friends with. And I felt like he fucked me over. And hadn't talked to that dude in 12 years. And we run in the same circles. I'm the kind of guy that, and I'm just like this though. Like, we could show up at an event. You hear me? We could show up to an event. We could be sitting at the same table. It could be a round table of people. And this person could be at the table with me. And I would literally just not talk to them. Now that takes a little energy. Sure. But I would just ignore them like they do not exist. Now, Nora would be like, would you fucking stop? And I would be like, no. She'd be like, you're acting like a child. And I would be like, yes, I am. And of course, I would have to hear this shit about what happened to love each other. Hey, no, fuck no. Don't throw that shit in my face. Okay? Listen, let me tell you something. Love each other doesn't mean let people shit on you. All right? Love each other means don't be an asshole. Love people for who they are and how they are and what they are. Don't be, you know what I mean? Love each other is not, oh, let people walk all over you. Let people take advantage of you. Let people be a dick to you. No. Love each other means love everybody for their flaws and who they are. But it doesn't mean get taken advantage of. No. It's not the same. So, yeah. Pretty good at it. Jet said I can't do that. Oh, I could. Oh, yeah, I definitely could. Eamon said if you have to interact with them, it trained, but if you don't, totally get what you mean. Oh, yeah. I really don't care enough about many things to hold a grudge. I mean, if I feel like it's something you've done intentionally to like wrong me, like intentionally, like in this case, I think it was back when I was in real estate, and I think this dude tried to like fuck me out of a real estate deal. Like he went behind my back and basically like stole money. What does it say? CC said, why do you think I never bought that shirt, Barry? I don't know what that means. Fuck. I don't know what that means. Did I wrong you, CC? I don't know what that means. Justin. Oh yeah, Justin, you don't know about that? Yeah, I got that from my dad when he passed away. That's the location of his grave at the Veterans Cemetery. That's the marker, the plot location of his grave. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, because that's you. Yeah. Now I get it, LCC. I thought you meant you were holding a grudge against me, and that's why you're not buying a shirt, because you're like, fuck me. I have wronged you in some way. I get it now. I'm a little slow in the uptake this week. I'm telling you, I thought the tournament started today. It's been a wild week, and it's been crazy. Well, that's weird. It just says makeup sex is good. I don't know what that means. I have never done that, by the way. Honestly, and maybe that's also part of my pettiness. I've never been able to do that. Hey, what's up, Brandon Streeter? He said, I've made it 3 straight shows. Let's go! Brandon Streeter on a roll! Suck it, nerds! I think he probably left already. He was like, all right, fuck this show. I'm out of here. I have never, ever been able to do the whole angry sex thing. Like makeup sex or angry sex, I can't do that. I'm not wired like that. If I'm mad at you, I don't want to be inside you. Like I'm angry with you right now. I don't want to go inside you. I'm angry with you. I don't want to be near you at the moment. You know what I mean? Like if I'm fighting with my significant other, I don't want to kiss you. I don't want to caress you. I don't want to see you naked, and I don't want you to see me naked. I'm mad. Well, everybody should have clothes on when they're angry. That's a weird thing to me. Makeup sex, that does not compute. Never had it, you know. Now I'm fortunate, Nora and I don't fight a lot. We've never been a couple that argues a lot. So it just never, but even like with my ex-wife, we fought a lot. But it's just, other girlfriends that I've had, I've never been that guy. That just didn't make sense to me. I don't know. It's weird. Makeup sex. Yeah, I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. So whatevs. What is this? Yeah, Sean, I'm looking back at some of the pages. I missed some of y'all's chats. Sean said AJ's story was an instant classic. Yeah, I knew. As soon as he told me, because we were talking about, like, what were we talking about? What was going to be out? Because the concern, too, was as I was asking people to record videos and send in their tribute videos, they were like, well, what are people going to talk about? What are they going to share? Are people going to overshare? Are they going to say things where you're like, oh shit, inappropriate. And then I was like, well, that's AJ too. And we talked about some things and he threw out some ideas and I was like, yeah, but I probably wouldn't do that. And he was like, you don't think so? And I was like, yeah, I don't think I would do that joke. And he goes, you don't think so? And I was like, nah, it's your call. I mean, you're known for this. You're known for crass humor and inappropriate humor. You do it if you want to do it. I just don't think it's the right time or it's appropriate. And he goes, nah, I trust your judgment. So trust me, there was a lot of shit that didn't make the show that he wanted to say and do that, I suggested he not do. And he was like, oh, and it was funny. I mean, it was funny, but and that's what makes AJ so likable. And that's what made the show so great, is AJ would just say anything. It was funny, but sometimes he's just inappropriate. So, yeah, there was some shit that ended up on the cutting room floor, if you will, before we went live. But when he was like, well, I'm going to tell the Jim Lampley story. He's like, he said, I would have never told it while Fred was here. He's like, but now I don't think Fred would mind if I told that story. And I was like, no, I don't think so either. I think that was one of those things where alive Fred would be mortified if you told that story. But I think Fred would probably be up in heaven looking down like, yeah, pretty epic, right, guys? Pretty epic. It's hilarious. And that was some Fred shit. That was some baller ass, Fred ass things to do, man. Just funny as hell. So, yeah. Donna said, oh, realtors are bitches. It was a dude realtor too. It was a buddy of mine. We were both realtors. And he stabbed me in the back and sold some shit. I was like, you raggedy bitch. Steven said makeup sex is only on TV. Yeah, I could see that. Hey, what's up, H-Town dude? I piss on my ex's grave once in a while and laugh while doing it. Damn, that is brutal. Sean said that's TV bullshit. When I'm mad, I don't want to be bothered. Yeah, see, I've never understood that. Good. Wait, Jet, you've had passionate makeup sex? Jet said it's very passionate. I've had to tell managers that there is no way that I could work with particular people. Oh, the wife goes to bed angry and wakes me up at 4 a.m. to yell at me. Oh, Lord Jesus. Wow. Tony said, why? Because of your weather forecast? That's hilarious. Cisco said, at my funeral, I want it to be a party. Laughing, drinking, enjoying life. I already told my best friend that I want him to tell the wildest story about me and get everyone to do so as well. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I already decided that what I want to do, and Nora's like this. Mimi said Age is a pretty good storyteller. Oh, he's a great storyteller. He's a fantastic storyteller. He's very funny. He's very funny. You make no bones about it. Like AJ is hilarious. What the hell is GP50 data logger? What the wrong window, CC, wrong window. What the hell was I gonna tell y'all? CC. Crap. Sorry, Donna. Delete that, please. Nope. I done already read it on the damn show. What the hell was I going to tell y'all? I done forgot. Shit. Oh, at my funeral. This was my plan, right? Oh, and my wife is always like, I'm going to die before you. I'm like, why do you say that? She's like, I don't know. I just have this feeling. I'm like, that's a weird thing. She's like, yeah, I just know. I'm like, how do you know? She's like, I just know. I'm like, all right. And she's got that woman's intuition, so it creeps me out. But I hope I die before her. Like, I want to go before her. I don't, although it's a catch-22, right? Like, I don't want to leave her lonely, but I don't want her to die young or soon. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This is a catch-22. But I kind of want, here's what I want at my funeral. What I want to do, and I guess I would have to update this every so often, but I want to record my own. I kind of want to record my own eulogy. And so, like, you know, when they have the service and there's the coffin, which I do want to be cremated, but I still want to have, like, you know, some sort of service, and everybody gathers into the church, and then, you know, the organ plays, and then the preacher would be like, okay, and we have a very special guest today to lead things off. And then someone in the back would hit play, and it would be me. And I would just start roasting the shit out of everybody in my family and my friends. And it would just, I would turn it into a roast, and it would just be me talking shit about my sister, about my, you know, my wife's brothers, about family, my cousins, whoever's still alive, they're on the list. You know what I mean? My younger sister, my older sister, Nora, I might roast her a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I want to turn my funeral into a roast of my family. What is it? Posthumously? Yeah. And that would be the best. And do a little crowd work. Hey, what's up with you two in the front? Yep, front row. Y'all fucking like. Oh, that's so great. Just turn it into a set. That's so great. Tony said a roast of Barry at his funeral. That would be hilarious. Wouldn't that be great? Nora's gonna kill you again. I wouldn't roast her like that. God, she probably would. She'd dig me up and kill me again. Then you start blasting, sitting on the corner doing dope. Hi, I'm Barry Laminack. Welcome to my funeral. This is biggest crowd I've ever worked. All right, fuck you, Cisco. That might be the creepiest funeral ever. I think it would be hilarious. What are they going to do? Like, you can't, this is my last wish. And they all have to sit there and take it. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Yes. And that would be a Netflix special. That would be like the new Andy Kaufman. Oh my God, bro. What? It'd be the most like Weekend at Bernie's type Netflix special shit you've ever seen. It'd just be a fucking urn. You'd set you'd get a stand and you'd put a microphone, but you'd have an urn sitting in front of it, but it'd be playing over the speakers from the computer in the back, but it would look like, oh my God, that shit would be amazing. Just roasting the shit out of everybody, and they're all there. And so the instructions would be, there's a screen. So as I roast them, like, you know, my little sister Laura, I'd be like, hey, Laura. And then they got camera pans to Laura, put Laura on the screen. Bam. Start roasting the shit out of her. Now she's on the screen crying. I mean, nobody's going to cry. They should prop Barry up with a mic, speakers on the side. Oh no, that's creepy. I want to be cremated. Tony said, now I can't wait for Barry to die. Susan said, I want open bar too, but on my casket, and I'm holding all the cups. CC, they got to come get a cup from you. Oh, that's so great. Oh, until they're down to one cup, and then it's like, do I have to touch it. Damn. Oh my God, Cece, that would be so great. Open bar, open casket. Oh my God. That would be fantastic. What if, Cece, okay, Cece, just spitballing here, not trying to take over your death wish, but what if, first of all, and I'll pitch in here, I'll Venmo you right now. Let's do this. Let's get you a casket made by Yeti. Hear me out. Hear me out. She said an alignment in my mouth for the shots. No, hear me out. Let's get you a casket made by Yeti, okay? And what we do is, you're dead, right? Let's just pack it full of ice. Okay? If you're already holding the cups, we're going to need some ice. Now, I love that the lime is in your mouth for the shots. That's a win, right? And you could either or you could just rim the glass on the lime in your mouth, right? Get some ice from the casket. I don't know where we're going to put the salt. Maybe up under a chichi. I don't know. Just get a little salt. Scoot. A little salt. Get a little salt on the margs. I don't know. But we get a little salt. And then so like you got ice in there, but then that's where we'll have the beers. You know what I mean? It's a casket and an ice chest for the party. We'll have some pre-mixed margaritas. We'll have some beers and Coronas and shit. And yeah, this is going to be fantastic, Cece. Really, it is. A Yeti casket. I'm thinking a Yeti casket. It's going to be great. Brandon Streeter said, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's thought about this situation at a funeral. Yeah. And I love that Cece's like participating in it. She's got a lime in her mouth. She's got cups in her hand. Now, Cece, when you're laying there, are you laying there with the cups like this? Are you know what I mean? Are you, here, I'll use my coffee cup. Are you laying with it like this on your chest where they come and get it? Or are you like holding it like this? What are we going? Are we going chest and they grab it? Or are you just going hand up? I don't know. I kind of like hand up. You know what I'm saying? Like hand up, big stack of cups. No. That's the bottle opener between her titties. Oh, this is fantastic. This is great. Tony says CC's work won't even notice she passed away. Tony, that is so great, my friend. Holy shit, that is so great. So great, Tony. She's like, Tony! Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. The real, what's up, girl? Real says she can have body shots. Yes, kind of like one of those buffets where they have they have chicks. Well, I don't know if they have dudes. I don't know. Maybe they do it with hot dogs, but they have chicks like lay down and they put food like all over their bodies. You know what I mean? And the chicks are like buffets, right? I mean, it's not like a Golden Corral, but it's like you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like a human buffet and they have food. We could just do body shots on CC. I love this. This is great. Yes, like the sushi one, CC. Exactly. Except Lisa's idea is way better. Damn, Sushi. We're doing body shots on CC. We're doing body shots on dead CC. In the Yeti casket. Ice. Beers on ice. Cups. She got some red Solo cups in her hands. Oh, you need salt? Check under the titty. Nope, the other titty. That one has the limes. She said, down. Someone let my kid know. Not my mom. Guys, Cece's funeral is going to be litty, as the kids say. Oh my God, I can't wait for her to die. Wait a minute. No, that's not what I meant, Cece. That's not, I don't mean it like that. Yeah, I just want to do a roast. I'm just going to roast my family posthumously. That's it. I hope I'm the first one to die in my family. So I can just, because if I'm the last, then I'm just like roasting my nieces and nephews. That's sad. No boy, roast my nieces and nephews. That sucks. I want to like roast my mom and everybody. Cece needs 2 funerals, one for her church peeps and another for the degenerates. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Cece, you get 1 funeral, and it is what it is, as the kids say. Amos said, I'll be in the back saying, pass me one. I don't do dead bodies. Bro, what? You don't go to funerals? I'll tell you what, though. There is a marked difference in a white person's funeral and a black person's funeral. A marked difference. Hey, what's up, Sensei Bullrog? He said, roasting the kids. And fuck you, most of all, Timmy. We know that crutches for sympathy. Yeah, exactly. Right? Roast of my nephew. It's like Alan Adams. I could use his joke. And for the last time, William, it's spaghetti, not pusketty, you fucking idiot. They'd be like, don't worry, you're only 8. Cece's going to have a funeral month. Oh, shit. Let's go, Terrence. Hell yeah. It's my funeral month, y'all. Everybody's still pinning dollars to her chest. It's like, she can't spend them. Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. Oh shit. You don't get a birthday week. You don't get a funeral week, Jeff. Damn it. No. That's my tip jar. No, you don't know. Oh, that's so funny. What was I going to say? Damn it, I forgot what I was going to say. See, y'all be distracting the shit out of me. Oh, black funerals, white funerals. Well, I'll tell you what, I had, growing up, I had a lot of exposure to different cultures. Got to, especially, going to, I got to see how black mamas are, how black dads are compared to white moms and white dads, and how that all works. And same thing with, Mexican moms and dads and shit like that. And it's very different, the between the three. But I had one thing I never did was I had never been to a black funeral. CC, thank you for the 2 minutes, baby. CC said, please RSVP on the Discord for my funeral. That's funny. Yeah, I'll make sure. I'll make sure and tag at everyone. Don't worry, CC. I wouldn't do you like that. By the way, you've got to be a huge deckhead in order to do body shots. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I had never been to going to a black funeral. In a lot of ways, is like going to black church. And if you've never been to black church is a whole different experience. Now, Gary Owen did a whole bit on it. I'm not going to steal Gary Owen's bit. Gary Owen be a bit on black church, especially as a white comic, because then that just looks foolish. But it's very different. And I had been to black church, so but I had never been to a black funeral until my foster brother passed away. And man, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. And my poor mom, she definitely wasn't ready. First of all, I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, that's so funny. Steven said visitation for Patreon members only, so Reyes can come too. He'd be like, is it just Discord? No, Reyes, you can go too. Fuck. This is so great. Here's the thing about a black funeral. At least in my experience. And, black folks in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong. And I always say that, full disclosure. Feel free at any point to chime in and go, nah, you're wrong. That is not how it goes. But I will open this discussion by saying, you got to be in shape to go to a black funeral. Like your cardio has to be on point. Really, your cardio should probably be tip top to go to a black funeral. It's going to be a lot of up and down. There's going to be a lot of moving. There's a lot of moving. There's a lot of clapping. There's a lot of moving. Black people celebrate. White people, it's sad. It's mourning. It's depressing. It is quiet. It is and black people celebrate life. White people mourn death. That's the best way I can put it. And shit, I was not. Terrence said you might catch a live fight. Yeah. You might get some bad blood between second cousins. Man, we went to my foster brother's funeral, Dante, and they would, and it, you know what? It's a mix of so many things. Like it was part roast, it was part revival, it was part church and praise, it was part concert. I mean, I can't tell you how many times we would stand up and sing and sit down and then stand up and sit down and stand up and sit down and stand up and sit down and stand up. At one point, I looked over at my poor mom and she goes, whew, this is a lot. I was like, you all right, Mom? She was literally breathing. Wow. Like she was fucking exhausted. I was like, you okay, Mom? She's like, man, it's active. It's active. It is busy. It's busy. And it's so weird because at some point you can tell that there are some people within the family somehow, some way that are really attempting to make this their moment to shine. Like they're like, you know what? My music career starts now. Like this is my fucking moment. It's I this is my time to shine. I'm going now. It's now or never, goddammit. Now or never. Like, and then you're just like, what the fuck is this? And then like they would get up and tell stories and just roast the shit out of him. And I was like, wow. It was crazy. It was wild. A lot of moving parts. Amos said at Black Funeral, the person that treated that person the worst is always the one all over the floor kicking and screaming and crying. Oh, Amos, bro, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Is that how y'all know? Is that how you know? It's like they're just, you're like, that bitch hated him. She fucked around on him 6 times. She slept with his brother. She slept with his cousin. She hated his ass. She called the cops on him 3 times a week ago. Talking about, come back. She told him to leave just last night. She was like, get the fuck out. That's why he died. She kicked his ass out and said to leave. Now she's like, come back. Bitch, it's too late. You did this to him. My ass. Dave said trying to jump in the casket with him. I'm going with him. Get in. No. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Cisco said, Barry, you can feature at my funeral. Oh, that's funny. That is so funny. Catholic funerals are long. I lost track of how many Hail Marys. There was, you know what I noticed? My big takeaway from the Black funerals that I was at, clapping. A lot of clapping. I don't know why we clap so much. A lot of clap. At one point, I was like, damn. Like, my hands were red and sore, and I was like, well, we sure are giving it up a lot. Hey, Steven, thank you for the 100 bits, by the way, buddy. He said 100 bits and said, making it worth your time today. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's a lot of goddamn clap. That was like, that's the one, my mom just remembers standing up and sitting down, standing up and sitting down. I just remember like, fuck, this is a lot of clapping. Hey, what's up, Richard Vales? Just a lot of clapping. Fruity. Pretty sure it'll be a pretty good funeral. That was a pretty good funeral. What is this? Go to Black New Orleans funerals. They're going to have you at second line after. Oh, dude. I want to experience that. I mean, I don't want someone to die just so I can experience it, but I've never seen or experienced second line, but that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing that I would love to experience. We be saying it while the service is going on. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, what's up, Reyes? Speaking of, look, he's like Beetlejuice. Y'all talk shit about him and he shows up. Tony the Handsome said Total Analysis headstone would read time out in perpetuity. No, his headstone would read he got timed out. He got timed out to the, what is it? Timed out in perpetuity. No, you got timed out to the, what the fuck? I just had it and then I lost it. Fuck, forget it. Thought I had a good one too, Tony. Never mind, you win. You win, Tony. Yours is better because I couldn't think of mine. I thought I had one when I saw yours, and then I lost it, and then it escaped. By the way, here is the. Oh, look at that. That's not. It's not how you do it. Here is the service information. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Timed out in the sky. There you go. Jewish funerals are not for those on Ozempic. Oh, is there a lot of food? Steven, is there a lot of food? Oh, speaking of, I got to give you a weight loss update. So funeral information for Fred Fowler, Friday, April 5th at the Crowder Funeral Home in Webster. The visitation starts at 5:00. A celebration of life ceremony will be at 6:30. And if I'm not mistaken, Patrick, Fred's brother, told me that they were kind of setting it up so that anybody that wanted to speak at the celebration of life would have the opportunity. So, if Fred meant something to you, you should have the opportunity to express that at the celebration of life. So, graveside ceremony will be Saturday, April 6th at 10 a.m. Mount, I don't know, I can't read that, Ola something Catholic Cemetery in Dickinson. I'm going to try to make both of those, hoping that I'm for once, I hope I don't have gigs. I hope I am in town and able to make both of those. I plan on being at both of those. As you guys know, though, Daddy has to take the work when he gets it. Oh shit! I'm just looking at my calendar now, and I do have a gig on the 6th. So right now, it looks like I will make the 5th. But I will probably not make the 6th. Okay. Damn it. Well, so there's that. Okay. So be it. Welp. That sucks. But hopefully you guys will, show some love. Amos says, see, that's how black funerals get so long, opening the floor for anyone to speak. Yeah, that was, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's but that's what they wanted, And so when his brother sent me this photo thing, I was like, hey, he goes, here, I wanted to make sure you had this. And I said, hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Do you want me to just hang on to this? Do you want me to, oh wait, what did he tell me? He said something. Well, he just sent it and I said, thank you. And he said, please share if you can. I said, will do. Do you want me to tweet it publicly or just send it to friends and colleagues? I want to be respectful of y'all's privacy if you just don't want me blasting this out to everybody. And I loved his response. It was so great. He's like, nah, you can do it publicly. Fred would prefer it. He loved a crowd. And I was like, oh, that's so great. That's so funny because that's so true. Fred would love that. Everybody show up. So I tweeted it out, and it was so cute because as soon as the information started coming out, boy, I must have had 20 people send it to me. And you know what? I didn't mind it a bit. Everybody was like, wanted to make sure you have it. And normally I'd be like, okay, yeah, I got it. Did you think I wasn't going to have it? I got it. And he was like, I'm not going to get it. Of course I got it. But everybody meant well, and it was super sweet. And so, yeah, I ended up just getting flooded all at once. Everybody was sending it to me. It was so nice and so kind of them to do so, because the alternative would be everybody's like, he's probably got it, and then no one sent it to me, which would have sucked. CC said our golf team for the 15th, where Fred was on our team, is now called Fred's Falcons. Aw, that's great. Oh, look at that. And Fred was going to be on your team? That sucks. Yeah, Donna, that was Fred, right? He would have loved a crowd. He would have held court. Absolutely would have held court. All right. By the way, shout out to everybody listening on YouTube. We are simulcasting live on YouTube and Twitch. So take your pick. You can listen on either. Hopefully, ultimately, I'll be able to go live on Facebook, live on TikTok. I think I can go live on Instagram, but really, I think I did it once and everybody was like, oh, and then that was it. So there's really not much to it. Steven said, how's everyone's bracket doing? No one picked the playing games, dumbass. Ian, tell them. We should do Little Woodrow's and Webster for all those who yeah. You talking about Friday or Saturday? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? Oh, quick update, folks. I just need to brag. Your boy is down 10 pounds. Pinky up, bitches, because I'm fancy. I am 210 pounds. Started at 220, and I started February 18th. And as of yesterday, I was 210. So super excited about that. I was feeling awful. Ugly, fat, disgusting. I mean, I still am ugly, fat, and disgusting. But I'm working on it. I'm excited about it. And the best part is, I mean, honestly, I ain't working out. I ain't running. I ain't walking. I hadn't changed no diet. I still eat the same shit. I just don't eat as much. I'm not like as hungry as I was. One big thing I don't do anymore. So like, I'm doing these. It's kind of like Ozempic, but it's not. It's just pills. So it's certainly not as expensive. And it's kind of this company's alternative to it, right? Cece, I'm just trying to be like you, girl. But what it's basically done is two things. One, you feel full, and it's cut down on my cravings. Like I don't crave sweets when I'm done eating. And I'm not like there's some nights where Nora will be like, I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. Do you want to eat? And I'm like, I'm just not hungry. Like, I'm just not hungry. She'll be like, well, then don't eat. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to. I mean, have one meal a day, but I'm fine with that. Like, I'm not hungry. I don't miss food. I'm not like, and that's how it used to be. I'd be like, oh my God, I could not imagine not eating dinner. I couldn't even imagine not having sweets after dinner. I haven't had sweets after dinner in forever. It's crazy. Yeah, Steven said that's how my medicine is. Zero interest in food. It's just, I'm like, yeah. There's some days where I'm like, I know I need to eat and I know I should eat. And I'm just like, I guess I'll eat something. And with the medication, they tell you to take it with food. And I'm like, all right, I guess. But I'm super excited, man, because, my motivation is, I have no desire to work out. And I love food. Love to eat bad. But lately, I just, Yo, what's up, D-Monic? Thank you, brother. Good to see you, buddy. I was just talking about you the other day. Just telling everybody what a sweetheart you were. That's how my medicine is. Zero interest in food. It's great, isn't it? It's great. It's almost like what I feel like is happening, Steven, and this is true. I feel like I'm breaking the cycle and addiction to food. Because,
heck
yeah, baby. Cisco, thank you for the 23-month sub, baby. But I feel like I don't want sweets anymore. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know. And that's a good question. Sean said, what happens if you stop taking them? It's a good question. I will say this. Rhea said no peanut butter cups. Bro, none. I have 2 pints of ice cream in my fridge that I have not touched. I have bags of M&Ms in the house. I have a big thing of Jolly Ranchers. There are bags of Skittles. There are I don't crave any sweets when I'm done eating. Used to be, as soon as I finished eating, I'd be like, I need something sweet. It's just not there. And what's crazy is Mark said no more Fireball. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Steve said some days even the thought of eating is nauseating. I wouldn't go that far, but Alex, you just have to eat the right sweets. It's not even really that. But like, so the stuff that I'm on, it's just like, all right, this is what it is. One of them is it regulates your blood sugar. It's for diabetics. And it's called, I don't know what the hell it's called, Meloxin or some shit like that. And the other one is like an antidepressant or some shit. But what it does is it like binds to the receptors in your brain. And that's actually how I quit smoking. As I was taking Zyban. And my doctor, like, I had tried everything to quit smoking. I had tried everything. And I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. And then he was like, I was on the patch. I was hypnotized. Yes, metformin. Yeah, that's what it is. I was on the, Meloxin or some bullshit. Yes, it's metformin. I was on the patch. I was hypnotized, acupuncture. I mean, I tried everything. The Nicorette gum. You name it, I tried it. And then my doctor was like, try Zyban. He goes, you don't even need to stop smoking. Just continue to smoke like you want to smoke. And I was like, what? He goes, I'm telling you, just start taking your Zyban and continue smoking exactly how you smoke. I'm like, this is crazy, doc. He goes, I promise you, do that. I was like, are you sure? He goes, yep. And sure enough, I just slowly stopped wanting and needing cigarettes. And in fact, where I'm at right now, I don't really want to smoke cigars. So I'm on the metformin. I'm on this, I forget what it's called, but it's an antidepressant that they do, but they also use it for weight loss. And because it does the same thing. It just basically kills the cravings. And then they have this other compound that I take with vitamin B12. And it's wild. But I'm losing weight. I don't crave anything. And I dig it. And I'm not losing like fast. I mean, I've lost 10 pounds in a month. It's just slow, steady, gradual. I dig it. Aaron said, I take that shit and my fat ass ain't losing weight. Well, it's a combination of things. I take 1, 2, and so there's 2 specific pills plus a compound pill that is like 2 medications and a B12 medication. But all these medications, they're used for, like, one of them is used for seizures, right? But it's kind of like what they did with Ozempic, where they were using it to, Ozempic was used for diabetics, just like metformin was used for diabetics. And then what they started to realize is, oh shit, this helped them lose weight. Kind of like what Zyban or whatever the one I'm taking is. They were using it as an antidepressant, but what they realized is the people that were using it also just stopped smoking. Oh, and stopped drinking. And it was like, oh shit. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of a combination of things. It's not just one pill, right? So it's not just the one. And then there's 2 other ones. So it's the metformin, it's the antidepressant, it's a seizure medication, it's another medication. And it's all regulated by a doctor, and they make you go through all this shit. It's pretty wild. It's pretty dope. And I'm having good results. I don't feel any like kind of way. I don't feel like I'm like, I don't, nothing's crazy. Like I'm not having any kind of, I don't do none of that. I'm still like, like none of that shit happens. So, yo, what up, B Handy? Good to see you, buddy. Can I show y'all my new Cymbalta for my nerve pain and depression? Helps with weight. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. Can I show y'all my new lock screen? I love my new lock screen. I got a text the other day from Andy Huggins. He was like, hey, do you know anybody that takes good headshots? Excuse me. And I was like, yeah, go to Steven Rosenbaum. He does good headshots. And I was like, I've never used him, but I heard he does good work. And he goes, okay. And then they went and took the photos. He got new headshots, and then they tagged me on it. Steve was like, hey, shout out to Barry for sending Andy my way. It was a lot of fun and this and that and the other. And tell me this isn't the cutest shit you've ever seen. This goddamn old man is the sweetest. Look at that. Look at that cute ass old man. Hold on. Look at that. Is that old man not the cutest? Huh? Old man Huggins. I swear to God. He is just the cutest. So I was like, well, found my new lock screen. He was like, and it's a bunch of grapes that he's holding over his head. He's like, it's my version of mistletoe. I was like, Huggins, you the best, buddy. Told Dallas that I'm trying to quit AV. Can't find the right pill. Oh, you just gotta, it's like a vampire. You know how you put garlic on and it keeps vampires away? Yeah. You gotta, if you're trying to get rid of Alex Villanueva, you have to, instead of garlic, you have to put some mole behind your ear. Each side though. One side won't work. You got to put some mole behind both ears, and Alex Villanueva will never come around. Just like it's garlic with vampires. You're welcome. It'll work. Cisco said Total Dallas tried birth control. That's funny. Jet said my coworker was on it and couldn't stop vomiting while her boyfriend was prospering. Oh, proposing. I didn't read that wrong. What, the Shantix to quit smoking? Mimi said I used Shantix to quit smoking. Best thing I ever did. That's good. It's the same thing though, right, Mimi? Like it's an antidepressant, right? Shantix or Chantix, however the hell you say it. That's the same thing. I think that was like, they're basically the same thing. It's like an antidepressant. Excuse me. Hey, Terrence, that's dope, dude. You hadn't smoked since June 1? You go, boy. Fantastic. Oh, Jet, you meant Topomax. Yeah. I don't know what the shit is I'm taking. There's a whole bunch of shit. All I know is this fucking working and I'm happy. Man, I'm good. That's all I know. I don't give a shit. I've enjoyed a few of his shows. Andy, yeah, Andy's the best, man. I love me some Hug Dog. Love me some Hug Dog. All right, tonight's games. Let's see. Grambling and Montana State, Colorado and Boise State. Okay, can I just ask this question? Cece said, I just read Topamax has a 99% weight loss success rate. I would be that 1%. Somebody has to be, right? That's like when they say like kills 99% of germs, and I would be the 1% that would get the germs. That's funny. I have a question. I have a serious question about the tournament, folks. All right. This is serial. I have a serial question. I want to know your thoughts about it, because as I look at this bracket and we know what's coming up, like, last night we had a couple of games. Let's see here. Tuesday night, you had Colorado State just absolutely destroying Virginia. And if I'm not mistaken, people were like, maybe Virginia doesn't belong. And apparently they didn't at all. They had 14 points at the half. If ever there was a case for not belonging, it would be scoring 14 points at the half. Okay? Colorado State ends up winning 67-42. And then the other one, it was Howard and I don't know. Is it Wagner? I don't know. Again, give a shit. Jess said it also turned me into a crabby bitch. So here's my thing. And that'll be a 16 seed. I think they play Carolina. Here's the question that I have about this, because today you've got, again, 10 seed Colorado and Boise State, and then 16 seeds Grambling and Montana State. And these are the play-in games, right? These are the play-in games. What I don't understand, what up, Jim? Jim on Sports in the building. I appreciate that, buddy. Jim said, great job the other day with the tribute to Fred. Sucks you had to do it, but you did a great job. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Kind words. Thank you very much. Here's what I don't understand about these stupid-ass first four play-in games, whatever the hell they're called. Yeah, first four bullshit, okay? They seed four of these teams as 16. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. Okay, they're 16 seeds, right? The two of the winners are going to enter the bracket as 16 seeds. That makes sense. The other two winners enter the bracket as a 10 seed. No matter who wins, one of them goes home and one of them is a 10 seed. And every year I bring this up, and I've never really had anyone explain it to me in such a way as where I understand it. If you have four teams that theoretically could be a 10 seed, you have four teams. Any one of these four teams could win their play-in game and enter the tournament as a 10 seed. Why is it that they're not all four in the tournament? You're telling me that should they win a play-in game, they are better than 11 through 16 in their bracket because they're 10. But the 10 that lost is not as good as 11 through 16 in their bracket because they lost to 10. But had they beaten 10, they would be. But if they lost to 10, they're not, even though going in, they earned the right to play for the 10 seed. So if 16 beats a 16, they go in as a 16. I kind of feel like if you think these four teams could qualify as a 10 seed, then what you do is those four teams that are fighting for a 16 spot, you go, sorry. And all of the 15 seeds now become 16 seeds. And 14s, 15s, 13s, 14s, 12s, 13s, 11s, 12s. And these four teams that are fighting for 10 seeds now become 10 seeds and everybody's in the tournament. This is what makes the most sense to me. Am I the dumbass in this? I don't understand this. Now, granted, Virginia played like a 17 seed and probably proved they don't belong in the tournament at all. But if there's a bubble team, why are they playing for a 10 spot? This makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Just doesn't make sense. Play-ins should be for the last spot in the tournament, not a 10 seed. What is that? If Colorado and Boise State and Virginia and Colorado State are good enough to potentially be a 10 seed in this tournament, then why in the hell aren't they 10 seeds or 11? It makes no sense. None. Jim said we're deprived of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for fucking Virginia. I don't even know who that is, but if his name is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I'm pissed I don't get to see it. Pissed. Yeah. Yeah, Jim said I can understand not having each 16 seed as a play-in team, but having 10 seeds be a play-in team is dumb. Yeah, and then 2 of them are bounced, but yet you're going to let 2 16 seeds. It just like, what? It makes no sense. Because like, the thing is this, right? Like, so tonight you got Colorado and Boise State, and essentially what they've said is, we don't know who's going to win this game, but we feel like whoever wins this game is worthy of being a 10 seed in this slot in the bracket. They're worthy of slotting in at a 10 spot ahead of all these other people. Let me pull up the damn bracket here. They're worthy of being ahead of, let's see, who will they be ahead of? Where's this 10 seed play in for these yahoos and assholes? And let's see, that's Colorado State, so it would be the South bracket, right? Yeah, Drake, Nevada. So that 10 spot, that 10 seed that's going to play tonight between Colorado and Boise State, the committee has said that, or whoever, that they're worthy, either one of them, regardless of who wins, they're worthy of that 10 seed, and they're better than NC State, James Madison, Vermont, Oakland, Western Kentucky, Longwood. Longwood. I mean, like this, that just, what? It just makes no sense. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, you see this spot right here? This should be a spot, then fine. You know what you do? You take these 4 10 seeds, right? How about this? If you're going to do play-ins and you're going to have 10 seeds that you're going to play for the 10 spot, what if you did this? Okay, you've got your 11s. I would still bitch about this, but I think it would make at least more sense. How about you got these four teams that are playing for the 10 seed. Loser gets the 16 seed. What? Yeah, but what do we do about the 4 teams that are playing for the 16 seed? Well, what about the 2 teams that were playing for the 10 seed that you sent packing that were good enough in your eyes if they won to be a 10 seed? This makes no sense. Jesus Christ. It makes no sense. Can we talk about how there are 2 playing games for one reason? Yeah, it's dumb. BN said, has a play-in winner ever made it to the finals? I don't think so. I don't even know what's the furthest a play-in team has ever gotten. What is the farthest a play-in team has ever gotten? Oh my God, I need to go back to school. Furthest a first four team has ever gotten in the NCAA tournament is the Final Four. Oh. Oh. Ah. VCU accomplished it in 2011. And UCLA accomplished it in 2021. Since the format's inception, at least one first four winner has advanced past the first round every year, with the first team advancing to the second weekend and the Sweet 16. With 5 teams advancing to the second weekend and the Sweet 16. Oh, there's a whole first four Wikipedia. Interesting. I'll be daggummed. Look at that. Oh, wow. And that first one, here it is. Here it is. Look it, Linda. Look it. Watch Barry on deck while I take my sexual harassment training. Very nice. Okay. Hey, if you take a quiz, type the questions in the chat and we'll help you answer them. Yeah, here's the first year. You had 11, 12, and 16. See, and now they're back on this bullshit. See, they're doing this bullshit. 10 seeds. Now, they were doing 11s. And then they were doing 11, 12, and 16s. That doesn't make no damn sense. I mean, no damn sense, but they had an 11 seed. VCU was the winner, and they advanced to the Final Four. What? And then, that was the first year. Damn. They rolled, man. VCU beat number 6 Georgetown, number 3 Purdue, number 10 Florida State in overtime, number 1 Kansas, and then ended up losing to Butler that year. That's crazy. Jeez. That didn't go well that year. 2012 was a bust for play-ins. 2013's Sweet 16 appearance. 2014 was a Sweet 16 appearance. 2015 was around the 32. Yeah, so I mean, like, okay. I don't know. Just seems stupid. It's just dumb. I don't get it. I don't understand. What the hell is going on? Shut up, Total Dallas. So that's interesting. How's that for trivia, huh? Ask your buddies that and bet them $1 that you know. By the way, my bracket, I went all chalk. All chalk. Straight up. Chalk, baby. Except at the end, if you go all chalk in the bracket, then it's UConn, U of H, and they have UConn winning. And I was like, not today, Satan. So I picked U of H to win over UConn. Because you know why? Fred Fowler, baby. That's why. Gots to be. It's in the cards, baby. It's in the cards. Do you know how fucking weird it would? Do you know how I think I would probably lose my shit if they got bounced in the first round? There would be some sort of revolt. I would go down to Lakewood and just start protesting Jesus, right? I would just go down there. Can't be real. Fred Fowler passes away and a week later they get bounced. It can't be good. It can't be real. This is wrong. Barry's pretty good bracket. I don't know. I was like, I'm in it. It doesn't matter. It's whatever. I don't give a shit. Tough titty, as they say. Tough titty. All right, you know what we didn't get to yesterday that I want to show you guys? My nudes. Just kidding. Let me fix it here. When you get caught between the moon and New York City. There's some blues. Check it out. Let's go. Book of Chew coming in with the raid. Let's go. Big old raid coming in. Book of Chew. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Raiders. Everybody coming in on the raid. Welcome in. My name is Barry Laminack. This is Barry on Deck. I am your host. This is a raggedy ass show we got going on here. What up, Book of Chew? How are you, man? Thanks for the raid. I appreciate you sharing the community with me. Mods, can we get a shout out to Book of Chew? Yeah, welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. This is a little sports talk / entertainment show. I call Barry on Deck. I've been doing this since May of 2020. This is episode number 766. It's a lot of sports and a lot of bullshit and fun. I spent 7 years on ESPN radio here in Houston. I'm a nationally touring stand-up comedian. I host a show now on ESPN on Thursday nights called Game On. I have a sports talk show or a sports show on CW39 on Saturdays called Sports Saturday. Just try to make sports fun, man. That's what we do. We talk a lot of shit. Today has been a lazy day. Let me explain why, Raiders. Let me explain why. My dumbass thought that the tournament started today. So I was fully prepared to mail it in. All right. I was like, hey, we're not doing a show today because no one is going to give a shit about what I have to say. Everybody's going to be watching basketball. And then with 5 minutes left before I was supposed to go live, I do this every day from 2 to 5 p.m. Everybody was like, dumbass, it's Wednesday. And I was like, oh, shit. Let's do a show. So here we are with no plan with an hour to go. But, hey, Book of Chew, much love, man. What y'all doing on the stream today? I hope it was a good one. Let me get a follow in. What was the stream about? Let's see, what is this? It's an online course. Okay, so by the way, catching up the Raiders, one guy in the chat is taking a sexual harassment course. Oh, kiss my ass, Clarence. Clarence is saying, you guys, those of you coming in on the raid, I say the show's from 2 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. And okay. All right. Fuck. 2:05 to 5. Okay. I'm a little late sometimes. I got ADHD. What do you want from me? All right. I get a little distracted and shit. Ooh, talk sports and bet and brought up people. What does that mean? Brought up people. What does that mean? What does brought up people mean? I need explanations. You mean like, hey, what about Kathy? You remember Kathy? What a bitch. Like that? Or like brought up people how? Oh yeah, by the way, there's cursing here. I don't know if you curse on your stream. I am kind of a potty mouth. So, but dude, I love this. I love the fact that we got sports folks in the afternoon raiding sports folks. I'm always trying to find somebody to raid. I'm always trying to find good sports talk folks to raid, and man, it's so tough. It's so tough to find good sports streams in the afternoon. So I got to follow on you, Book of Chew. You are in the rotation now. So if I ever end my stream and you're going, I will return the favor. You can best believe that. Oh, yeah. Dope. What is this? He's white. Okay, Amos. Amos said he's white, but always on CP time. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. I don't understand. What does that mean? What does that mean? I have no idea. I'm not sure. Does not compute. I don't know what are you talking about? All right, so here's what we're going to do for those of y'all coming in. Like I said, we don't have a ton of sports that we were talking about. I was just bitching about the fact that I think these stupid ass playing games on the in the tournament, they don't make any sense. Why are 10 seeds having a play-in game? If they're 10 seeds, then if they're better than 11, just let them play. Why are we having playing games for 10 spots? Bump everybody down and then make the 15s play for 16 or some shit like it. Just doesn't make sense. It's stupid. It's very stupid. I don't know who thought of this, but it feels like they were trying too hard. It feels like somebody had their job on the line. Like somebody was like, all right, everybody in this room, we got too many people and too many salaries. Someone needs to come up with some creatively confusing shit that keeps everybody's interest, that keeps the public's interest, or I'm going to just start firing people. And somebody was like, oh, I know. What if we take 4 teams that are pretty good? Not, 2 seeds, but maybe, 10, 11 seeds. Somewhere in the middle. And just make them play for it. And then the loser, get the fuck out. So you want to kick out a 10 seed if they lose before the tournament? Yeah. They don't even get to play. That is the stupidest idea I've ever heard of, Frank. We're doing it. Congratulations, Frank. You keep your job. Carl, get the fuck out. Get out. Frank, well done. Like this, I don't understand. It's the stupidest shit I've ever heard of. I don't get it. I don't know. So that's what I was bitching about. Makes no sense. So this is where we're at. So, but now what we're going to do. And by the way, Raiders, if you're coming in, hit refresh for me because Twitch is a hoe. Twitch is kind of ratchet and they don't count views on the straight raid. So all you got to do is just like, boop, refresh. Also, I think if you do bang raid, you can click a link. Let me see. Somebody bang raid the chat. How do you do that? Where's my little chat window? There we go. Bang raid. Yeah. Just click. Oh, I disabled it. Shit. Oh, well, it don't matter. Whatevs. How about the 4 number 1 seeds have a play in like the NBA? No. Whatever. All right. This was a, we talked about this yesterday, I think, and I didn't get a chance to get to it yesterday, and I promised you guys I would show it to you. They were playing Star Wars. I want to say it was in Mexico. And they were having a hard time getting commercials in their entirety and for the movie itself. So one guy had kiss my ass, Mikey. You know how much, Mikey, do you know how many times I haven't heard that shit doing this show? And what's crazy, Mikey, I swear to God, I wear glasses normally, but I don't wear them on the show. I just do it sans glasses because I don't need them. Everything's so close. But like normally when I'm wearing my glasses, you can kind of see in my avatar there in the chat. I mean, I normally wear glasses. Normally people are like, oh, look, it's MC Search. I had one guy say I look like Ernest Goes to Camp. That one hurt a little bit. Some people said I look like Ed Helms from The Office and The Hangover. I get a bunch of different shit. One person told me I look like Aaron Hernandez. That wasn't cool. But it wasn't until I started doing this show. Oh, and back when I was skinnier, a few people said I look like McLovin. Fuck those people. But it wasn't until I started doing this show when people started saying I look like Rob Riggle. And what's crazy, Mikey, is that, was it last year, chat? No, it was the year before, 2022. I was working with Twitch Sports. I was part of the Twitch Sports team, and we were doing a Thursday night sidecast of Thursday Night Football, and Twitch Sports had a couple of celebrity guests. And guess who one of them was? Mikey, guess. You're never going to guess who one of them was, Mikey. Go ahead. Guess, Mikey. Is Mikey typing with his foot? I don't think Mikey's. It's Rob Riggle, Mikey. He's going to have Rob Riggle on this show. Could you imagine this is like the Spider-Man meme? Just Rob Riggle pointing at me and me pointing at Rob Riggle. But I had tech problems. Actually, he had tech problems. It wasn't on my end. It was on their end. We were testing their stupid ass guest star thing, and it was a problem. And it wasn't my fault. It was their fault, and it never panned out. But yeah, he was going to join me on the show, which would have been really weird. Nonetheless, didn't work out. Whatever. All right, so this is a Star Wars video. It's a scene, but they were having a hard time getting advertising, mixing in advertising. So I'll just say this. They, over in Mexico, they improvised. Check it out.
You fought in the Clone Wars?
Yes. I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
I wish I'd known him.
He was the best star pilot in the galaxy. And a cunning warrior. I understand you've become quite a good pilot yourself. And he was a good friend. Which reminds me, I have something here for you. Your father wanted you to have this when you were old enough.
Cerveza Cristal. Cerveza Cristal.
Bro, that is the best. Yo, that is the absolute best. Why are we not doing that more in American television? Please, why? Can we just, please, for the love of God? And apparently there's more of them. There's like a whole gang of these hoes out there somewhere. I gotta go find them. But like, yeah, Cristal beers started doing this shit. Like, it's like Cristal memes. This shit is amazing. Just like Stephen Colbert read a bunch of these. Yeah, they were doing these. It's like, so Wendy said, this was on Twitter, around 2003 in Chile. See, I didn't white that shit up. I read it non-white. 2003 in Chile, when the original trilogy of Star Wars began airing on television there, they did this funny thing to avoid cutting to commercial breaks. They stitched the commercials into the films themselves. Here is one of them with the English dub added in. Oh, that's so fantastic. That's so fantastic. Oh, is this another one? Let's see. Oh, it's another one. Oh, yeah. I think I can, yeah. We got, holy shit, there's a bunch. Oh, yeah, there's like 4 of them. Okay. Let me see if I can get these for you guys. Oh, we got to have more of that. But is that not fantastic? Why aren't we doing that over here? Huh? Because, you know, like right now, they're like, hey, well, look, we know you have Amazon Prime, and we know we promised you that it was free, but we're going to start running commercials. And it kind of pissed me off because I was like, yeah, but you said it would be free. They're like, yeah, but it won't be. Yeah, but you said it would be. So I'm like, how about you just stitch them on into the movies and stuff, just like that. If they did it like that, no complaints. I would absolutely love that. You would not get a single complaint out of me if you did it that way. I'd be down for that. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, here's another one. Let me save. Damn it. Come on, bro. Oh, great. Of course, the computer's going to lock up because this old raggedy ass. It's 4 years old now. Is that old for a computer? I don't know. Oh, shit. Hey, if the stream goes down, it's been nice knowing you guys. You raggedy bitch. There it goes. This is fucking great. This is so great. Holy shit. I love this so much. All right, here's another one. Let's see. I'm going to bring this in here. What number is that? 128. All right. Here is your next one. I mean, you kind of get the idea, so I'm not going to, we don't need to run them all. Here's the next one on the list.
But tell me why I can't.
No, there is no why. Nothing more will I teach you today. Clear your mind of questions.
Cerveza Cristal.
It's so great. It's so great. It's so great. It's just so great. Oh my God. Wallace said ancient for a streaming PC. Is it really? Is it really, Dick Willie? What's up, Dick Willie? Good to see you, buddy. Hiding beer in trees is a pro move. Yeah, right? That's called adult Easter. Hiding beer in a tree is nothing more than adult Easter. Kind of, right? I mean, all right, here, I guess I'll get the other ones. I guess you guys deserve it. All right, let me save it here. Save and close and back. Oh. So people started making their own? Oh, jeez. I can't wait. Oh, that's just a picture. Get out of here. That bullshit. Get out of here. I thought they were actually doing it. They didn't. I thought they were actually doing it. All right, so there's only 3. All right, well, I've got the third one. We're good. So we're not missing out. We didn't miss any. I got the third one. We're good to go. Here's the last one that they had available. I would buy the beer now. I would. I'm in. You want me to buy your beer? Done. This shit looks delicious and Yoda approved. I'm in. Here you go. Here's the third movie.
Cerveza Cristal. Cerveza Cristal.
It's so great. It's so great. They're so smooth about it. I mean, come on. Bro, that's some next level shit. Like, look at the cutaway, right? When you go from just right here. Oh, that's so great.
Cerveza Cristal.
It's so great.
Cerveza Cristal.
That's so fantastic. Oh, good for you. Lads, I am just not mad at that in any way, shape, or form. Just not mad at it. Oh, yeah. Jim said when the jingle hits. Wouldn't that be fantastic if they were like stormtroopers just like dancing in the background? Cerveza Cristal. Cerveza Cristal. Pew, pew. Oh, my God. That would be so fucking dope. Flip said, I would at least try the beer. Yeah, Yeah, I might go buy some right now. Is it available in America? Can you get Cerveza Cristal? Cristal beer. Cerveza Cristal. Total Wine. Of course. Total Wine has everything. You can buy kids at Total Wine. Let's see. Not the green label though. No, not the green label. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look what I found, kids. People are leaving Star Wars reviews. Hello, jackpot. Shit. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh shit. All right, here's the smoothest beer I ever tasted. It's so crisp and smooth I can't even taste the sip. Sometimes I'll shut up. Best Peruvian beer. It's so good beer from my country. I'm so happy. Okay, great. Tried it on the Death Star. Really refreshing after turning off the tractor beam. Really refreshing after turning off the tractor beam emitter. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That's hilarious. We got to upvote that. Yes, please. Oh, Jesus. That's hilarious. So that's one. That was done by Obi-Wan Kenobi. Thank you for your review, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Next up, droid delivery through the air. So good, you can kill Boba Fett after drinking it. Oh, that's so great. We're getting Star Wars reviews on the beer. Joe Bro. I don't always infiltrate a Death Star, but when I do, I prefer Cerveza Cristal. Oh, that's so funny. If you are ever having a bad day, just go read people's comments. Shit. Don't read them on my videos. Oh, my God. Let me tell y'all something. I know y'all want me to bring in the... make it a weekly segment of me reading people's comments that they leave on my videos because they're so mean. And they are. And I will eventually make it a segment it can't be a weekly. But recently, yesterday, I think it was. Yesterday, today, whatever. Dry Bar finally, for the first time. Now, they had posted one of my videos on their YouTube. They finally got around to posting a clip from one of my specials, or from my special on their social media, which was a huge deal. Their social media presence is big. And for those of you still here from the raid, as I mentioned, I'm a stand-up comic. I've been doing it for 11 years in April. And I shot my first comedy special back in 2021 for Dry Bar Comedy. And they didn't release it until September of last year. And they're just now getting around to putting some of it on their social media. They got a huge presence. And so I was like, oh, cool. That's cool. One of the bits they released was me making fun of a sign in Oklahoma where it just says, watch out, don't hit our workers, $10,000 fine. And I'm making fun of the sign because I'm like, so no murder charge, right? So that's the whole bit. And I shit you not, this lady's like, that's not funny. As someone who knows a construction worker that was killed and murdered, I find this not funny at all. And it was, I mean, I'm literally typing, you dumb bitch. Like, do you not? And I'm like, nope. You can't do that, Barry. I deleted it. Nope. And then someone comes in. I agree with you, Cheryl, or whatever her name was. Same thing. I know someone. This is not okay. This is a bad skit. First of all, I'm more mad you called it a skit than the fact you don't get the goddamn joke. But I'm like, I don't think I think people really and truly just look for a reason to be angry. I really do. I think people just look for a reason to be mad, or people are just stupid. They're just stupid. Let me ask you a question. If I saw a sign that said, watch out, right? And you're driving down the road and I see a sign that says, watch out, don't hit our workers, $10,000 fine. As a comic, I go on stage and I go, wow, what are we doing, Oklahoma? I love the sign because it's wild to me that you guys have a sign that says, watch out, don't hit our workers, $10,000 fine. So, no murder charge. Not even attempted vehicular manslaughter. We're just going to go with a fine and maybe a stern talking to at the courthouse. Like, what part of killing construction workers am I condoning in this fucking joke? It's just baffling to me. She heard what she wanted to hear and got angry about it. And it took everything I had in me not to respond and go, you're too dumb for the internet. You should just delete your Facebook account and just throw your phone in the nearest pond or lake, or I don't know, you probably live in the country. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you, in what way? And I love my boy Billy D. He hopped on and he was just like, well, maybe they should charge $15,000, huh? Like, yes, thank you, Billy. Like, bro, how dumb are you? That's the whole point of the joke, is I am literally pointing out the fact that if $10,000 is the worst thing that they're doing for a murder, there's a problem. God damn, people are stupid on the internet. It's insane to me, man. It's insane to me, but that's whatevs. But that's the shit you got to put up with sometimes. It's crazy. But I would rather, I ain't gonna lie, I would rather somebody call me a thumb like that one dude did than have to put up with that bullshit. Like, if you just don't get jokes, just don't go to joke websites. Don't go to Facebook and follow Dry Bar if you don't understand how a fucking joke works. If you don't get comedy, then don't watch comedy. It's not that hard. It's really not. It's not that hard at all. I don't know why I'm so angry right now. I mean, it's like, it wasn't that big of a deal. Maybe it was the ex-wife leaving comments. My ex-wife? No, she don't give a shit. Cisco said I got a 79 on sexual harassment. Well, I kind of feel like, I mean, first of all, what's passing? I feel like the worst score you could get on a sexual harassment test would be a 69. I almost feel like any other score you get, you should pass. But if you get exactly a 69, they're like, okay, bitch. Really? 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 Jared said maybe the algorithm is working and you're reaching a new audience. If that's my audience, I quit. I swear to God, if my audience is dumb, old, white women, I quit comedy right now. Right now. Right now. I'm out. I tap. I quit. Out of comedy. No mas. No mas. No more. I'm back. Hit the wrong button. Ended up on bikini yoga. Amos, you raggedy bitch. I'm back. Hit the wrong button. Ended up on bikini yoga. She got 8,000 people in there looking at a leg. Bro, it crushes my soul. It crushes my soul every time I see that shit. It's so funny because I was talking to, we had Josh on the show the other day. He used to do this shit with me, him and Kyle King. And that's why he got out, because he's like, you just can't compete. Guys like me and guys like Book of Chew, we can't compete with that shit. We can't compete with that. You go through and look, and there's a few channels, but, bro, we can't compete with that shit. Ain't no way. Ain't no damn way. Look, I'm going to go over here right now. Let's see. Damn, I done got the hiccups. Oof. Oof. Barry, let's see those legs. Bro. First of all, my legs are all cut up. You don't want to see legs. They're pale. They're not very hairy. You don't want to see my legs. I don't have good looking legs. No, it's not worth it. Trust me. Trust and believe. So Cisco, you barely passed your sexual harassment. How do you fit? What were some of the questions, Cisco? What was one of the questions you missed? What was one of the, how do you not get 100? How do you not get 100? I bet I could find an online sexual harassment exam and get 100. I would be willing to bet you. I bet you. Online sexual harassment exam free. I just feel like I could it just seems so easy to me. How do you not? Okay, this is where's the quiz? It's free sexual harassment training quiz. Preliminary questions. Blah, 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 blah. I just want the questions. Just ask me. Just let me take quiz. To continue, press the white start course button. There is none. Is men streaming the equivalent to women trying to get a professional job can't compete? What would that be equivalent to? I think women in streaming and men in streaming. Now, look, in gaming, men do great. Right? Like yeah, when dudes are gaming, that's a whole different thing. Right? Like if you go to gaming channels, they do pretty well. Like one of the guys I worked with during one of those March Madness things and Twitch Sports, Grand Pooh Bear, he's a what do they call it? Like he's a quick run gamer where he just tries to get through the game as fast as possible. He's got a huge following. Right now he's got 867 people watching him. That's what I was going to do. I was going to share this. So like, yeah, that's not right. So it just depends. If you go to games and yeah, I mean, you know, it just depends, right? Here's a dude gaming, I think. Yeah, it's like Fortnite. Asian Jeff. He's got 4,000. So it's not necessarily that, right? Ninja and Dr. What the hell is his name? Dr. Feelgood. What the hell was his dude's name? Dr. Death, Dr. Shivago, Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, Dr. Disrespect. You know what I mean? So these guys, look, 9.6. And there's other dudes that have talk Yeah, Woozy Thoughts, speedrunner. Yeah, speedrunner. Exactly. Speedrunners they have a huge following. So it's not just the gaming thing, but it's a little different, like doing this sports talk thing. Now, there are guys, they tend to skew a lot younger, though. What's that dude? He's a white guy. Hayden, or he started off, though, as an NBA 2K streamer. And he ended up getting a big bump because he ended up getting LeBron on his stream, or he was streaming with LeBron's kid or Bronny or some shit. I don't know. No, not Dr. Pimple Bobber. And it all kind of snowballed from there, and now he does a lot of shit like that. But in general, like, yeah, you know, if you pop in over here on Browse and you go over to like just chatting, and you know, you got some, damn, what's this? I don't know what that is. 25K. Don Lemon on the show. What the hell is that? That's weird. There's a chick, Meet the New Cat. I don't know what she's doing. There's a yoga chick. There's you know what I mean? Like, there's 526 viewers of this chick just sitting there. Let's stay together. Day 20 of pushing for PP. I don't know what the hell that means. Aiden Ross. Yeah, Amos, that dude. Right? So, I mean, there's a lot of that. And don't get me wrong, there's dudes that they have their own followings and shit like that. But I would liken it to this. I would say that women in streaming outside of the gaming realm and trying as a dude trying to compete is probably the equivalent of that would probably be women in sports coverage, right? Sports media, where it's like, you know, as a woman in sports coverage, you're trying to be taken serious and you're trying to get, you know, you're trying to create a career, and you're probably not given as many opportunities as you deserve. You're probably not getting opportunities like other less qualified people are. So I don't remember what analogy you gave. Professional job, Jared. I'd say less professional job, more specifically. If I was doing a ratio, yeah. Streaming wise, yeah, women and the hot tub streams and all that shit, and trying to compete with that as a dude is probably like women trying to compete in the sports media realm. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's a little bit closer. No, it's a good combo. Jared said, sorry to get you down a squirrel. Bro, I ain't got nothing prepared. There is no squirrel moment. What squirrel moment? I got shit all to talk about. I got nothing to talk about. I was going to take a goddamn sexual harassment quiz just to see what I got. There ain't no squirrel moment. What up, Alec? Welcome back, player. Yeah, Aiden Ross. That dude, that's crazy. Hey, what's up, Landon? Good to see you, Mr. Schaefer. Welcome in, buddy. Just watch Monday's tribute. Top notch. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sean said, dudes are weird as shit. They'll just watch a random chick sit in a chair. Like that channel you rated a few months ago. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then like when we get rated, right? Book of Chew comes in, had 28, 25 people. 29 viewers, right? And we were, I want to say we were in the 30s. I want to say we were high 30s. I mean, like maybe, in fact, do me a favor. If you came in on the Book of Chew raid and you're still here, put a 1 in the chat. If you came in on the Book of Chew raid and you're still here, put a 1 in the chat, please. Put a 1 in the chat if you came in on the Book of Chew raid and you're still here. Total Dollar said we had 40 when they came in. Woozy Thoughts, my man! Woozy Thoughts is still in the building. That's what's up, man. Shout out Woozy Thoughts. Woozy got a follow, and my follow thing ain't working, Woozy. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck is going on with it. Normally, Borat comes up and he goes, wah, 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 and he's like, and then I see it, and thank you for following, but I don't know why the hell it's not working. It's bullshit. Twitch is on their bullshit. So, of the 29 people that Book of Chew rated with, my dog Woozy stuck around. And he followed too. So I appreciate you doing that, Woozy. But that tells you how hard it is to keep people's attention. Well, first of all, just to get their attention and then to keep it. Right? And then what's crazy is, like you said, Amos, it's so hard to just get people, grab their attention, and hold it for more than 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. But then them same cats will go and watch a chick just sit in a fucking chair and not say shit. Because I'm sitting here for 3 straight hours thinking, how can I be funny? How can I be entertaining? How can I hold their attention so that they don't leave? And then I'll go and watch a chick and she will say, and I don't mean this in a mean way, but she literally will say nothing of substance for 5 hours. Hey, Roger123, thank you for the 500 gifted subs. I wrote your name on my arm. It's like, what the fuck? It's crazy. It's like, but that's just the game. That's the game you play. That's what we do. So it's like, you deal with it. And you know what? You grow a show like this one woozy thought at a time. And I don't mean like thought like THOT, like that hoe over there thought. I mean like woozy thoughts. You grow a show like this one woozy thoughts at a time. One person that sees what you do and is like, yeah, I fuck with that. That dude's funny, or that dude's entertaining, and I enjoy that show. And that's just how you do it. That's just how you do it. You just gotta, that's how you do it. Amos said, not gonna lie, the only rate. Yo! Keith, thank you for the gift of sub, buddy. Aherna. I don't know why I said it like that. Aherna 51. Thank you, Keith, for gifting a sub to Aherna 51. I don't know who the hell that is, but they show did get a sub. Thank you, buddy. The first 15 of all BOD shows should be you just sitting there. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? It's just be just weird as shit. I'm telling you, we could pull up a video right now of some of these chicks, and there will never, like, some of them, now don't get me wrong, some of them will do, like, remember we used to raid Brazy Becca? Yo, she's crazy, she's entertaining, she's a gamer, she's fun, she's funny, she's easy on the eyes, all that shit. I get why she blew up. I get it. But some of them, like you said, we raided that one chick and she just sits in the chair, she don't do shit. It's like, baby girl, what is you doing? What is you doing, baby girl? Amos, not gonna lie, the only raid I ever stayed for was Fred's. That's okay, man. Look, when I raid, I don't stay sometimes. Now, granted, I got post-show shit I got to do. After I'm done with a show, I usually end up spending 30, 45 minutes sitting in the chair, wrapping up shit. I got to convert the shit to audio for podcasts. I got to upload shit. I got to show notes. I got to wrap shit up. I got a lot of shit I got to do. So I don't always stay. Plus, it's like, I'm tired. I've been streaming for 3 straight hours. Sometimes I don't get up or take a break. I haven't taken a break this show. So I was like, yeah, I'm done. I get it. My son says, Total Down said, my son says, put Twitch clips on your YouTube channel with the link back to Twitch for growth. Oh, yeah. Been doing that, bro. Been doing that. Been doing that for ages and ages and ages. It is a slow grind. What you have to have is you have to have some of those. Even one is good, but you have to have several of those. One, you have to be consistent. And that's one of my flaws is I'm just not consistent with it yet. But you've got to be consistent every day. Sometimes, really you should be 2 a day, maybe even 3 a day on all platforms and telling people about Twitch. You got to be consistent, 2 to 3 a day, every day, 7 days a week. And then you need something to go viral. And once they go viral, then you ready. And then, get your titties out, fam. G-Max said hot tub and cat cam is gold. Yeah. And you put a cat in a hot tub, forget it. What? If you got a big titty cat, oh my God, bro. Did you mean like a meow meow cat or like a cat? Like a cat or like a meow cat? What kind of cat are you talking about, bro? Like cooter cat or kitty cat? Which kind of... First time chatter too. What's up, G-Mac? Welcome in, bro. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. But I need clarification on what kind of cat you mean. Because I'm just talking about like, oh, look, it's a Siamese cat with big titties. He said either works, I think. Yeah. Because if you got a Siamese cat with big titties, they have 6 titties too. That's what? 6 titties? Oh my God. That's 6 times the bits. Somebody wants to send in 100 bits. Now they send in 600. Now you just profit. 6 times the profit. Sensei Borok said, one time I raided into someone named Kryptonat or something like that. Was just an almost naked chick making weird hand signs with crystals with like 2,000 of the saddest individuals worshiping her. We were all laughing in the Discord so hard I ended up going live again so we could talk about it. That's fantastic. Yeah, one time I raided... we've had some weird raids on here too. One time I raided this big fat dude with no shirt on. Y'all remember that? And he was like, he had eyes in his stomach and shit. It was fucking weird. He was kind of funny, but it was weird. And he had like a mouth on his stomach or some shit. I don't know. That one was weird. And then one time I raided what I thought was like a MMA channel, but it was in Dutch. And no one knew what the fuck they were saying. I was like, enjoy the raid. And then I bounced and they were like, and everybody was like, okay, what the fuck ever. And they were just like, Betty on deck. That was a fucking waste. And then one time, because I let people pick with their channel points who we raid, and Captain Pope used to show up all the time and send in a lot of money and use his channel points and raid these dirty ass hoochie mamas. And one time he picked these 3 hoes, and oh my God, I swear to God, my webcam, I can see it right now. My webcam still has a fever blister from that raid. I'm looking at it. Them bitches was so skanch. Them was some skanch ass hoes. She was all like, and I could just see the fever blister swelling up on my webcam as we did that raid. I was like, oh my God. Jesus Christ. This is awful. Todd, what was their names? God bless. And you know what's crazy is, you know how you rate in or you go to a channel and immediately they run an ad sometimes? I got to get better at that too. I don't run ads. And it's like, if you're subscribed, you don't see them anyway. So I should run ads. But yeah, for research purposes, Todd's like, what were their names? Because skanch hoes are the easiest. I swear to God, when we rated them, the first ad, Valtrex. Not even making it up. Cisco said, use NFC tags at your comedy shows. They're like $13 for a pack of 50. Just have people tap their phone to and ask them to subscribe. A step beyond QR codes. Well, I mean, I kind of have that, but I really don't push or plug the podcast or the show that much at my comedy show. And it's because it's a weird kind of crossover thing that I've got to get better at. I haven't really figured out how to market this show at comedy shows yet. I got to figure that out better. Like finding the sports fans in the crowd, but I don't do a lot of sports comedy. So I got to get better at that because I'm in front of so many people and audiences that it's like, hey, do you like sports? Yeah. Here, take this, follow me, come watch. But I mean, that literally translates into nothing. I was doing that for a bit because my sister was pushing me to do it. GMAX said, go back to any professional sports team of the 60s and 70s and their total salaries would add up to the money Amaranth makes. Yup. And she's based right here in Houston. Yeah, she lives here in Houston. There's a ton. I never realized, I think I might have shared this with you chat before, but there is a ton of streamers and YouTubers that live in the Houston area. I mean, a ton. Amaranth is from this area. That little raggedy ass kid that did them toys. A lot. There was a couple of family, like not families, but couples. There's several, OnlyFans model, like high up OnlyFans models, not just some like rando, but like, yeah, there's a lot of different ones. And plus I know several, comedy folks who have gone viral that live here. So City Bork said, one's got a hot tub ass stream chick to stop her whole shtick into a puppet show with a rubber ducks she had in the tub. Those nerds were pissed. That's hilarious. Yep. Pool ladies. One of the big ones, Amaranth. Something is from H-Town. Yeah. Yep. I fell asleep during a Kiki stream once. She must have rated somebody who rated somebody else. I woke up at 6 a.m. to a Korean chick in a furry costume juggling Pokemon or some shit. That's funny. Cisco said, pay a homeless guy to hold a Barry on Deck sign at the corner of Westheimer and Chimney Rock. Not a bad idea. Todd said, my son and I stalked some channel. Unspeakable. They have a crazy house in the Woodlands built around a moat. What? That's crazy. Yeah, GMAX said Texas has a friendly tax rate. Yeah, there's no state income tax here. No state income tax. And housing is super cheap. Housing here compared to housing in LA and California, shit, is way cheaper. Way cheaper. It's ridiculously cheap. Not even close. So yeah, a lot of those folks, they're making tons of money. Now you don't have access to the industry, but you can fly to LA and do some shit and come back. You don't have to go, you know what I mean? You don't have to go out there and not be able to. You can still go out there and work and come back and live here. That's the beautiful thing. So Where was that at? Built within a moat? That would be badass. I need that. Need that in my life. They should hire Joe Pro to dig a proper moat. Yeah. I need that within my life. Yeah. Alex said cheap. What? What? What you talking about? Flip said cooking streamers from here. Dude, there's all kinds. I'm telling you, there's a lot of really big. I mean, they may not be famous to you or famous to me or famous to us, but in their niche, they're huge, and that matters. Alex, I need to go home so I can use my Prime sub. Aha! Appreciate you, fam. They filled the water with ball pits and drove jet skis through. That's crazy, dude. Crazy. My dream is to have a house with a moat, but instead of alligators, a lazy river with water slide down in the basement. Dude, that would be so dope. Oh my God, that would be so dope. So dope. My dream is just to have a house that, I don't know, I don't have to pay for. Oh. No, I don't want to jinx it. Never mind. I don't want to jinx it. I'll jinx it, and I don't want to jinx it, and I'm not going to jinx it, so I'm not going to say it out loud. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not getting me. All right, we're going to get out of here in just a second. It's about time. It's close enough. I usually wrap at 4:55. Not bad for a guy who had no plan for a 3-hour show. You guys did good. I got to give you credit. You guys held your own in the chat. Hey, shout out to Booka Chew. Big old raid. Appreciate you sharing your community with me, Booka Chew. I don't know. The mods, did we get a shout out to Booka Chew? Let's see if we did not. Oh, there we go. Y'all do me a solid, please, please, please. Got to give another shout out. Okay, Donna got it. You're the best, Donna. Thank you. You're the best. CC got it. Thank you, CC. Somebody got it. Y'all the best. Thank you. Call back at my funeral, show highlights of the Cowboys. Shut up. You mods are the best. Love you guys to death. And yeah, thanks to Booka Chew for the raid. Appreciate you guys. So yeah, I'm no show tomorrow. Ain't nobody going to be watching. The tournament starts tomorrow. It's literally, I was thinking about it. It's one of the biggest sports days of the year. Really and truly, streaming tomorrow is, I mean, it's almost like streaming during the Super Bowl. And it's not even because some of the games are the best games. It's just because everybody waits so long for this. And it's like everybody just, that's all they're going to do from early morning to, people take off work, people go to bars, and it was like, I don't want to fight it. You know what I mean? If all I'm going to do is I would sit here and I would love the 15 to 18 of you that showed up. I would be like, I love you. But I would look over there and I'd see it and I'd be like, oh God. Ew. Hey, everybody enjoy the games. We'll reconvene on Monday. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucking exhausted. Putting that whole thing together it just took, and I got so much to catch up on. I didn't do anything. I was supposed to do Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or Monday. So yeah, I got a bunch of shit. I had to cancel meetings. I was supposed to meet with a social media manager, and I owed her a bunch of shit. I had to cancel all that. So I'm gonna work on all that stuff and get it done. Let's don't be mad at me. Jared said stream a TV of the games and periodically walk in front of it so no copyright. Shit. Boy, they are picky. You have no idea. I used to couldn't even, bro. I couldn't even have that when I would stream NFL football, when I would do a sidecast with Twitch's game. Amazon owned the rights to Thursday Night Football, and I could not have the game on in the background with audio. They're like, no, you can't do that. I can't even have it on in the background with audio. I won't even show the picture. They're like, yeah, you definitely can't show the picture. I'm like, well, I won't, but nope. Can't even hear the audio. I'm like, are you shitting me? Hey, I appreciate you, Alec. You're the best, buddy. Let me know about those dates, man. Happy to join you for an interview, man. Anytime. If I can fit it in, if I'm available, hit me up, fam. Happy to do it. Thank you, Uriel. Thank you, Flip. Tan Hugo said, can we have at least an hour of the best of for the week? I don't even know. That means I would have to edit it together. That's the producer. That's producer Flip's job. See you Monday, Reyes. Have a good week, Joel. Or a good weekend, I should say. Flip said, thanks for the Freddy show. Anytime, buddy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Go Cougs, Donna. Go Cougs. Love you, CC. LAO to you as well, Terrence. Jared said, I got 9 hours of BOD to catch up on this week. Hey, man. Busy at work is a good thing for you, buddy. Jared said, y'all turn your fucking ACs off. I ain't ready for this shit yet. Facts on facts on facts. All right, y'all ready to raid some weird ass stripper? Y'all want to raid somebody for reals? Yeah, Titan Hugo said you should do that for Friday shows when there's no live. Like run a best of or an old one. I don't know how that works, but that's not a bad idea. Just have something on for somebody to watch. Total Dallas said, am I doing ESPN tomorrow? No. No. All right, so you're doing a raid. Let me see. Let me start this over. I hate when there's no music on the outro. Let me see what channel I can find. Let's see. I'm gonna find somebody weird to raid. Freak you guys out. Oh, my boy Big Cheese is on. What's up, Big Cheese? Rifted Bits. Go to HH. The hell is HH? Donna, what is HH? Oh, Frank Thomas is Houston. Oh, that was old boy, right? Yeah, Frank Thomas. Jared said Frank Thomas are the bikini chicks. Jared, you old dog, you. Let me see. Browse. Sports. Where's sports? Man, I see people talking, but damn, that sports channel is dying on the vine. Yo, that looks like Paul Wall playing disc golf. That's crazy. Does Paul Wall play disc golf? That's wild. Sports Radio 610 has 9 viewers. I don't even see ESPN. Did they quit Twitch? That's wild. All right, I'm going to raid Frank Thomas. Is he on? Oh, Houston Hoes. That's funny. All right, let's raid Frank Thomas. That sounds good. Let me find him. Damn. What does my goddamn line say, Tony? Is Frank Thomas on? That is the question. All right, I'm typing it in. If he's not there, we're not raiding. Yep, he's on. All right, enjoy the raid, everybody. start raid. Hey, I'll see you guys on Monday. Enjoy the basketball. Good luck in the Barry on Deck bracket challenge. Again, we'll have a prize, probably some cash, maybe an Amazon gift card. I love you guys. Enjoy the weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Bye. Be safe, be kind, love each other. Daddy's making a YouTube video.